refuse to take a single bite of my food until I find something worth watching on TV. Many of us have wondered whether time traveling is possible, and some of us have even thought that there may be parallel universes. I think that Manifest is interesting and thought-provoking. The plot, the characters, and the science behind the show will be covered in my presentation. Manifest is a weekly TV series that follows a group of passengers on board a flight that lands 5 years later. Montague Air Flight 828 from Jamaica to New York City experiences severe turbulence. When the passengers and crew land, they learn from NSA Director Robert Vance that 5.5 years have passed since they were in the air, and that they were all presumed dead. The plot of time warping still holds its place in the show. As the story develops, the plot slowly reveals itself, showing that the plane may have went through some sort of black hole which disrupted the space-time continuum. No time has passed for the passengers or the crew on board the flight, hence the non-agent. Surprisingly, a good cast sells the improbable hook by at least making the storyline emotionally probable. To name a few, Michael Stone, a detective at NYPD's 129th Precinct, developed mysterious psychic powers after she returned. Sunvi Ball, a medical researcher at Mercy's Hospital, came back to learn that her research led to startling medical breakthrough. Cal Stone, now 5.5 years younger than his twin sister, recovered from leukemia after he returned. As they reintegrated back into present-day society, the passengers learned that their lives and loved ones are not the same as they were before. They also began to experience guiding voices and visions that represent events yet to come. A point often overlooked is that there are a number of really interesting ideas to uncover and manifest. The first is the general theory of relativity. It posits that a tunnel can connect universes or bridge gaps in times. The idea behind this is that parallel universes are real, and the passengers that boarded the flight on Earth actually did die, and the passengers that returned or arrived were passengers from a parallel universe. The second theory is that the plane somehow went through a time vortex and shot the passengers 5 years into the future. The idea behind this is that when the plane went through the time vortex, it gave the passengers a glimpse of the future, hence them having visions and call-ins to prevent something apocalyptic from happening. At this point, the biggest possibility for explanation is supernatural, sci-fi, and divine. Altogether, I have given you information on the plot, the characters, and the science behind the show. All things considered, did Montague Air Flight 828 fly through some sort of Bermuda Triangle? Thank you.